Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining for another video and for another scrap backwards with my good friend Kathy, who is Scrappy Kathy here on YouTube, and I've linked her down below in the description and up, oh no, down below in the title as well. I was thinking 'cause it's up above for me, but down below for you. So today we are scrap lifting our friend Sally and Floyd, who is also on YouTube, but she's taken a step back from it. But you'll find her on Instagram and Facebook as Sally's Scrapbook Memories, I believe. But we will tag her as well. And this is her original layout that we are scraplifting. So it's cute photos of her son Logan winning a Pudsey Bear, which is Children in Need for those of you in the UK. And we have got, I believe, yeah, it's a doodle border. I wasn't sure if it was sewn for a minute. And then lots of circles coming in a diagonal, journaling, title and photos over the top in the diagonal. So that is what we are doing today. I don't know if I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4 the photos. I might do something like that, we'll see. The photos I am using are orders and boxes and advent calendars. These are all advent calendars here and here. And here is December and November orders that I was dispatching. We sent, I think it's 360 between both, so it was mad few weeks. So yeah, I am going to scrapbook those because I document my scrappy journey, my business journey and my life and all of that together. So that is what we are doing. Here I have already prepared and punched out a load of circles, punched far too many out, but I'm fine with that. I just didn't know what sizes and what colours, so I punched a lot and we'll do that. These are off one of the Simple Stories papers in my kit, which I thought was quite good because it says wrap and stuff. Christmas themed, of course, but that's fine. But I thought stuff in boxes, wrap in boxes works for me. And then I have got some more Christmas themed here. The rest, this is a bit Christmas themed, these are, but the rest could be anything. We've got some gnomes here, but I don't know if we'll use them. Then here, which you can't yet see because I've got no room, I've pulled out some ephemera, so I will pull them up when we've done this bit. I've got a few frames because I might pull in some frames, I am not sure yet. Some poinsettia layered stickers. And then I've also got, of course, my 2 scrap backwards sticker sheets because we have got loads of circles. So I'm hoping I can bring some of them in. And then these are things from my kit that, again, we've got circles. Hoping that we can bring some of them in. I want to use that one, Sweet Holiday Memories, LA Studio labels, and then these from Vicky Booten. I figured we might be able to get some of them in. We'll see. So let's get started. So I have already cut this paper. I've trimmed it to an 11.5 by 11.5, which gives me a half a centimetre border. No, it doesn't. A quarter of a centimetre border. And I really wanted to use this as a cut apart, but I haven't. And whilst this is the last scrap backwards layout for December, for one a week, I have actually got a couple of extras and I'm not going to use it. So I thought rather than hoard it, let's get it used. I didn't got the middle, I'm just going in. So let's have a look. I want to get some of these greens on. So I have basically cut out of every pattern, apart from the vellum, and these ones which were off a circle patterned paper, I've cut a big, medium and small. Let me move that up. So 2 inch, 1.5 inches and 1 inch. Just so I have total flexibility on how big. So we're going to start with that one there. Now I am going to have to move this down a little bit just as we start so I can see what I'm doing. So I apologise that you can't see the full layout, but bear with me and you will soon. There we go. So I want to keep the border, I'm not going to go off the border. You can see a bit of white there, it's fine. Of course I have also got my flare, I'm still using some December release, but I do have a big box of flare that I can pull in as well if needed. And I have generally stuck to the Christmas colours. This one brings in a couple of extras, but generally it's the Christmas colours. Okay, let's see where we want to go. So this is the top. So let's have stuff with a lovely stocking. Some of these are a bit more distressed around the edge. That's just because of the punch. It's not intentional. I was going to do it intentionally, but to be honest, I couldn't be bothered, if I'm totally honest. So I didn't. And obviously I am mixing the cream with the white because some of these papers are cream. Now I would like to get some black in, just because there are some bits of black in the photo. Not many, but some. So let's remind ourselves. So it's not a fully one, she's just got them randomly going down, which mimics Putsy's spots on his eye patch. Eye patch? Yeah, eye patch. So I'm going to try and do the same, but we know what I'm like. So we may go rogue. Let's just see. We've got this lovely gold here, so let's bring that in there. And maybe this lovely red. Maybe we can pull that under there. Oh yeah, I love the way that looks. And we are going to have some more going off the page as well. Let's have this one down there. This one just has tone on tone, ho 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 ho. I believe this is from a Pebbles sheet. So we're roughly going in a diagonal. It's probably going to be more like that than like this, just because I want to get lots of colour and texture on here. And I got a brand new office desk chair for Christmas, so I'm sitting on that very comfortably, which is lovely. I've needed one for so long. Some of the ephemera I have pulled out has got text on it, so we've got all is calm, Merry Christmas, merry and bright. Whilst it's not a Christmas layout as such, it was Christmas orders, so I am going to do some Christmas with it. This has got gold foiling on it as well, so it'll match perfectly with that. And I thought this was quite a good one. This is a Heidi swap, All is Calm, which was in one of the ephemera packs from my kit. I thought it was quite good because it very much was not calm. Now we do have a little tag hole. I don't want thread on it or anything, so I am going to use this, but I'm then going to cover that tag hole up. So if we use it down here, what I will then do is sort of do something like that. Okay, so let's have this one. These are all a mixture of papers. Some of them have come from the main full sheets and cut apart kit papers from my kit, and some of them have come from, if you watched my kit unveil video, or whatever you want to call it, some of them have come from the scraps pack that I put into my kit. So I'm quite proud of myself for using some scraps, because that is not something I do very much at all. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide what. I don't really want to lump all of it in colours, so I'm going to put another ho-ho there. Yeah, I like the way that looks. And we also had a black joy, so we may get that in. That is an ephemera piece from the Kaiser Craft, and some more vellum, which I do want to use, so I'm just going to randomly put that there, and then a bit of wood grain, bit of this green. Yeah, like the way that is. So as you can see, I am doing it very, very randomly. And then photos are going to go something like this. I will work that out. So, what now? So yeah, I'm thinking I will keep the photos. So this is the orders, they are the advent calendars. So I am going to keep them somewhat separate. And I might not need both. So I kind of thought something like this, which is totally fine. It's the same area. Okay, so let's take that one out. Let's pop that there. So I just don't want to get to the end and then realise, oh, I don't have any room for my photos. So I'm going to pop them up there. Like so. So a bit like that, I think. And then we'll have the other two photos down here. And I'm going to, again, layer them together at a bit of an angle. Like so. So that's them in a pile, which the pile of the advent calendars was substantially taller than me. So let's have them like that. Of course, I forgot to put adhesive on, like you do if you're Adam. Okay, so that is the base bit. I'm just going to have a play with some circles. Then we will be back to add flair and all the good stuff to this layout. So I've gone in a bit of a different way actually. Sally's layout definitely inspired this, but I have taken it differently. So what I've done is I've sort of got one like this and one like that. So they go sort of the same way but opposite, if that makes sense. So let me just show you all the different circles. I actually used more than I thought I would. I've also used one of the puffy stickers from the kit, one of the ephemera pieces, another puffy one, and then lots of labels. And I have also used 3 of them, which I'm super, super pleased about. And then I have used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I thought there was 7, but maybe not. 6 circle stickers from my sticker sheets as well, which is brilliant news. This is the ephemera I have picked out. This is the poinsettias I have picked out. My title is going to go down here. Sally had it up here, so I'm just sort of changing that about. So let's get that on. I'm going to use these stickers, which are just from Sainsbury's, which is a supermarket over here in the UK. And I just bought a load of packets of them when they were reduced to like 20p. You only get one of each letter, but that is absolutely fine. So we are going to have D, A, F, so DAF, which is Dotty About Flair, which is what these photos are documenting. I think I've had this as a title before. I can't remember. I'm sure I have. So it's not very original at all, nor is it very straight. DAF. So it's basically going to say DAF delivers, which the more I think about it, the more I'm sure I've had this title. I am absolutely rubbish at titles, so they're generally very samey. Very samey or very predictable. Okay, and then I'm going to use these, which were also in my kit. Brings in the black, which I have got bits of in the photo from our tile floor, from the bag handles. So yeah, and a little bit peeking out there. So DAF, then we're going to have delivers, but I need to start at the end. So as always, I need to write down delivers because my brain can't work properly. There we go. So we have got an S. Now, is it going to fit? I don't know. Let's bring it over to here. It should do, because it is quite a tiny alpha. It's a typewriter style alpha. So we got, that is not straight. I don't think we're going to get straight on here, but you know, we can give it a try. There we go. And then we need an E. There are quite a lot of letters on this. This was, oh, it says 2020. I thought it was an old one, but not old at all, really. Then we've got a V. I've asked before, but I'm sure there are many other people that have to write titles down, especially when doing it backwards, because I just forget. It's not that I can't spell it, it's just that I forget backwards, and then I'm constantly going R, E, E, and whatever. So I just find it easier to write it down. This is so not straight. Slightly better. And then another E and the D that I am holding. So there is our title, DAF delivers. There we go, because obviously we delivered all of those. I actually quite like that. It's not straight, it's going down like that a little bit, but I'm not stressing about it. Okay, so I have got my sticker sheets here, and we want to try and use some of these before I use anything else, of course. So I did wonder whether we might get these trees in, but now I am not sure. Maybe I'll get a few in here, like so. Yeah, I like the way that looks. If I rip that off there, so we've got two now. So I am just going to put them there. And then we've got this little one here, so let's get that in somewhere. That's a sticker, so that's going to be harder to get up. So we'll have that no, because I don't want to connect them actually. I wanted two distinct areas. Okay, we'll have them there. So I have used quite a few. I used more than I had before this month, but we are still quite a way off using all of them. So I am Will. I am Will. I am not Will. Oh, sorry guys. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. I will be having lots of extra layouts this month. I plan on having 3 anyway. Maybe there'll be a couple more. Let's see. But at least 3, I think. Then we haven't really got anywhere to stick phrases, because obviously we've got all these phrases dotted about. I did get the stuff and the wrap on, which I was pleased about. I wonder if something could go here, maybe. Now this isn't technically a sticker. This is some of the waste from another sticker. But what I'm thinking, could have them there maybe. If I could lift that up, stick that down there. Yeah, that looks okay. Bit of interest. Then I have kept out the two Pink Fresh and the Vicky Boot in. I have used this from Pink Fresh and this, so I wanted to add a couple of other bits, particularly from the puffies, this little light, purely because it's really colourful and happy. Maybe a candy cane. Why not? December days, that would work. Brings in a bit of the pink, but that's okay because we've got a bit in here. And there was a bit somewhere else, but now I can't find. Oh yeah, on here and here and here. Then we've got this little bell. We've got a bell up there, so that would tie that together. There we go. Feels so good to be using so much. Some of you are probably having heart attacks. It's very, very busy, but Cozy Bear, Season of Giving. Yeah, I am going to put that because a lot of these orders had freebies in them, so got a little tree. Wonder if quite like that there, you know. Snuggled our happy feelings. That would be good because I was unbelievably happy to get all of these out. There we go. Then I'm not going to do a border as such, but what I am going to do is a messy corners. So something like that. It might have ruined the layout, but you won't know till you try. So something like that. I quite like that. Yeah, I quite like that. No. I was going to add a bit more doodling, but I won't. Now, I have completely forgotten about all this. Just went straight into that. I wanted to use this. Oh, that might work up there on its own. Or can we use one of the hearts, maybe? Yeah, I think that works nicely. So we'll just have that slightly overlapping the little doodling. Then we've got this, which might be just a tad too much. Yep. I'm probably not going to end up using a lot of this now. Purely because I forgot. Use that. Maybe that will go there. Yeah. I've used a lot from this kit on this layout, which I'm super, super pleased about. And I would also like to say a big, 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 big thank you to Sally for the inspiration for Kathy and I this week. I loved your layout as soon as I saw it, so I'm really pleased I've managed to scrap lift one of the ones on my scrap lift pile because I've got so many from all sorts of people and friends. So watch out for our January series because we might be doing something about that. I don't know. Excuse me. I think this is going to do it. I think. Now I did have... Sorry, I keep turning to get stuff and you can't hear me. I did have these Ellie's Studio out. But maybe we don't need them now. I do like the way that looks though. That looks really good. I love that. See, this is what I do. I say, well, that's it for today, and then add a bit more, and a bit more, and a bit more. I just can't stop adding. I love paper, but I love embellishments. Possibly even more than paper. Okay, that is going to do it now. I am not even going to look at the Vicky Booten sticker book. I am going to put it away. I'm not going to put it away far because I am filming an extra one right after this one. And therefore I will leave those out. But that is going to do it for this layout, guys. So this was Scrap Lifting Sally. If you'd like to play along, don't forget to add your layout to the album in the Scrap Backwards Facebook group. And you will find a link for that down below. Thank you so much for watching me create this layout, which is more, busy, crazy, all kinds of weird. But it's wacky and I love it. So, join me again for another Scrap Backwards video. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my pal, Scrappy Cathy. And I will see you back here for another video very, very soon. Bye for now.